What is up, YouTube? I'll be showing you my strategy for beating floor 22 without having to use Holo Purple Gojo or Green Yuji. What we're going to do is first we're going to buff our Cursed Energy with Yuki, then Ward Off, then buff, and then a normal attack with Gojo. This is a good start. Like, if he does that, it's really good for you. Sometimes he can attack your Yaga or someone else, and if he deals too much damage, you have to restart. We use Pride and self-buff. Okay, that's even better. Buff energy, ward off. And now, because we're ulting next turn, we want to do this buff. We use self-buff. And we're using the new event memory on Yaga. Why are we doing that? Because if we ult on turn 4 with Gojo, we need Yaga to hit a critical, which he did, either this turn or next turn. So we can use Gojo ultimate again on turn 7, otherwise we don't have enough energy. Now we buff, and we smack with an ultimate. We're hoping for a Gojo ultimate, but I don't have the nerfs to reset, especially since I've already beaten the floor. So even if I don't get my crit, I will continue this run just to display the strategy. And it's up to you to keep on repeating until you get that critical. Also, based on how strong your Gojo is, you might need to crit both of his ults. Like, it all comes down to how good your Gojo is. I failed the crit, which is really sad. If your Gojo is too weak, now is a moment that you reset and you repeat until you get a crit. We use buff and self-buff. Thanks to Yaga hitting a crit, you will see that now by the turn 7, I will have my Gojo ultimate again if I ward off twice. We're using the buff again because we're going to be ulting next turn with Gojo. And now we smack it with the buff, ward off, buff, and ulter. Like right now, our Gojo ult, it had Pride buff from the previous Pride only on the first ultimate and no other offensive skill. So now this one has double Pride buff. Like, it already has the old 60% and it's gonna get a new 60%. You're hoping this crits. Again, you might need to do double crit if you want, like, depending on your Gojo, as I said. But let's see how it goes for me. We didn't crit, really bad. Okay, now we normal attack. We again can normal attack with this as well. We buff and we normal attack. We're hoping he doesn't do too much damage. Okay, this is perfect for us. We buff Cursed Energy. We ward off and heal. We buff, and now we can even use our skill tree to chip out a bit of the break. Okay, that's fine. Normal attack, ward off, buff, increase our chance to crit next turn. Good. The damage decrease is a bit annoying, but not too bad. Ult, buff, and ult. Again, your Yuta critting will help a lot. It really depends on how strong your Gojo is if you need to get a Yuta crit as well. Personally, for me, I think just one Gojo ult critting would be enough. Let's see. Okay, it wasn't a crit, which is really sad. And he got a really nasty damage on us. It's really bad. Ward off, buff, and attack. Hopefully we managed to break him right now. Yup, that's nice. Okay. Normal attack, buff, and attack. Normal attack, ward off and heal. I think we do this. Buff energy, ward off, attack, and attack. Normal attack, ward off, buff, and attack. Oh my god. I don't know how he managed to do so much damage to Yaga. Normal attack, ward off, increase the chance to crit. Hopefully he doesn't kill our Inumaki. He did, which is unlucky. And now we buff and final Yuta ult. And as you see how much HP he has, 429k. Let's see how much damage our combo ult is gonna do. 286, that's really close. And we're gonna get a bonus from the combo. This also could have been a crit. Sadly, we didn't get lucky. Oh boy. Normal attack and this. As you see, the boss is at 137k. And I missed every single crit. Like, I didn't get a single Yuta ult crit from my 2 Yuta ults. I didn't get a single Gojo ult crit from my 2 Gojo ults. So, if any of those was a critical, this would have actually been a clear run. But yeah, right now, ooh, maybe we can still be lucky? What do we do? This? Nah, that's it. As you see, like, I almost beat it, even though I missed all of my crits. So you're gonna just have to reset with this strategy until you hit 1 crit if you're as good as like my Gojo, which let me show you my Gojo. I've really made him incredibly cracked, so I assume your Gojo is gonna be weaker than mine, unless you have like a higher awaken. Let me show you. So my skills are this. Yuta maxed out without using the special rocks. Gojo maxed out with using almost every special rock that I've ever had. Like I made this strongest, this 9. I'm soon gonna make this 10 as well. This 8. Yaga, again no rocks but everything maxed. Inumaki, I made this level 10 because I feel like in tower, this skill is extremely solid. But yeah, as you see, this is my team, this is my strategy. I could also level this memory more to get extra damage chip in, but as you see, the most important is to crit with your Gojo. But yeah, hopefully this helped. See ya.